Ahoy, everyone! Super excited about today's stream. I've been looking forward to this ever since I found the headless monkey in the first Pirate Life's Tall Tale. This is going to be awesome. I'm so super excited. I'm glad all of you that come here and join me today. Looking forward to this. So let's start The Legend of Monkey Island. I just want to say how fantastic does this look? Like, the characters look so good. Like Captain Catesize here, one of the pirate leaders. Guybrush finally grew that beard he'd been trying to go. Elaine looks awesome. I love the design of Murray. This is going to be awesome. I'm hoping that that maybe this update has fixed the bug I've been having. I can stream Sea of Thieves more often now. But we'll see what happens. I do have contingency plans. I am going to be playing with my son today. We are going to be sailing the Ron Gilbert.
So, we meet again. The legend begins right here on Melee Island. Your once-in-a-lifetime chance to hear all the seafaring adventures of the mighty pirate Guybrush Threepwood. Straight from the legend himself.
Ah, such a wonderful view of my future demonic empire. Well, nobody ever said pirates make great architects.
Ah, Murray.
Oh, so you finally decided to show up, huh? Well, you can make yourself useful and start on the meat stew.
Hey, that's my cargo. I thought it'd be fish food by now. Looks like I'm back in business.
Get back in your cage!
Poodles!
Gummies for the lot of you. We guard the governor now, not you pathetic pooches.
Unfortunately, it's true what they say. You can't keep an undead, obsessive, vindictive, demonic sea scourge down.
That's what they say.
Pirates on your precious Sea of Thieves practically tripped over themselves
Knew
to deliver
knew
me
that
this
he was the
sword.
one that tricked us.
Once this burning blade is restored, those waters will be mine.
Root beer! Root beer!
Chuck has come to know the Sea of Thieves. Do not lose hope. There is a way to rid this place of his evil influence.
No food or drink permitted during the event. Please keep your hands and feet inside the mansion at all times.
Awesome. Oh, so good. All right. The Legend of Monkey. Oh, so it's completely replaced Pirate's Life now. Awesome. All right. So, like I said, we are definitely going to be going and doing not the Robert Newt. That's for future content. Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. All right, the Ron Gilbert. So for those of you that don't know, Ron Gilbert is the original creator of Monkey Island. This ship was named specifically in his honor, so it only seems appropriate that we are going to do the Legend of Monkey Island on the Ron Gilbert. We're going to go ahead. Right, the mini bone. All right, let's get mini vision up. Off center. It is. Dang it. Why it's doing that? All right. Get to see me peel back the curtain a little bit. Pay no attention to that man behind the curtain. There we go. Now we're looking shiny. All right, let's do this thing. I'm super excited. Hope that you guys are excited too. Capsized charters. There has been nothing on Insiders for. I haven't watched anyone else play this, so spoiler alert for any of you that want to do this yourself and the prize. Definitely not. All right. Capsized charters. All right. By request of the Pirate Lord, a journey to the Sea of the Damned is underway, as is a hunt for a missing pirate of some renown. His name, Guybrush.
Hey, don't touch that! Not unless you think you're tough enough to track down the man I'm hunting. Everything I know is in that logbook. I'd find him myself if I had the money to get back on the waves. But for now, I'm just another landlubber selling tours.
Ah, Captain Capsize. I see you've already settled in and started making friends.
I don't want friends. What I want is someone willing to drag that pirate pretender back to reality. Then he can have a long and meaningful conversation with the sole of my boot.
Which won't happen unless you take the time to explain our situation. A while ago, I invited a pirate named Guybrush Threepwood and his wife Elaine to celebrate their honeymoon here on the Sea of Thieves.
You mean a fraud named Guybrush Threepwood? Though I'd also accept liar, imposter, figurehead thief.
Guybrush accepted my invitation, but his ship never arrived. After a while, I began to fear the worst. So I began making inquiries in the Sea of the Damned.
And found me stuck there, sailing in circles in my old glass-bottomed boat. Something that looked like it anyway.
A memory of yours made real by the Sea of the Damned. In that realm, people and places from long ago can come back to haunt you, mingling with all the hopes and dreams in your heart. I fear that Guybrush has become trapped in memories of his own. Memories of a distant pirate sanctuary known as Melee Island. If he is not rescued, he will remain sealed in a dream world for all eternity, surrounded by fragments of his past. That is why I have asked Kate to recruit pirates who are both willing and able to broach the Sea of the Damned and save Guybrush.
And then everybody here will see what a pathetic dope he really is. It's a good plan. Think they can pull it off?
I believe they can.
Go.
Kate learned of Guybrush's whereabouts, but was never able to reach him. You will be sailing into uncharted territory. On Melee Island, things may be very different from the Sea of Thieves you know.
Which is why you should take my logbook. But don't lose it. Once Threepwood has been rescued, I'm going to make him eat every last page.
You should keep an open mind, Kate. Out here, enemies can enter the same tavern and depart as friends.
When it comes to Guybrush Threepwood, I don't need an open mind. Only a closed fist. Well, don't just stand there. Sail through that archway and find Threepwood. The logbook I gave you has everything you need to know.
Her design is on point. On point. Awesome. Looks amazing. Love it. All right, weigh anchor. All right, trim sails to port side. Drop front sail. Two men in a brig, says I. Let's see what we can read before we... Yeah, booty and fat. Captain's logbook of the Headless Monkey. Guybrush Threepwood. I won't stop till I catch him. He's going to pay for what he did to me. This is what he looks like. Wanted. This is what he did with my picture. Got thrown in jail for his crimes. But to catch him, I need a ship. Ship's log. Day 1. Finally raised the Mad Monkey, the perfect ship to hunt. Threepwood, but he stole its figurehead. One more thing for my list. Day 3. All right, let's see what kind of things we have up here.
Dear Diary. Wow, what an incredible end to an amazing adventure. I outwitted the evil pirate LeChuck, caused an avalanche, kinda, and lived to tell the tale. Even better, Elaine and I finally got married, and all of our friends were there too. I don't think we've ever been happier. Now all we have to do is set a course and begin our honeymoon, sailing on the Sea of Thieves. To get there, we have to pass through the Devil's Shroud. Elaine says it's no big deal so long as we follow the map, but I don't know. I miss seeing the stars. I had the nightmare again. I wake up in our cabin. Elaine is gone. And at the end of my bed, LeChuck is there, laughing at me. It's crazy, I know. I left him buried back on Monkey Island, but why does it feel so real? I can almost hear the laughter.
Nice, nice. Oh, there's the Chuck ship. Oh, I missed that. Oh gosh, so many new things to see. All right, bring the sails up. Time to read the journal and absorb everything. So I'm sure it's going to be a cinematic approach here. All right. All right, day 3. Rename the ship the Headless Monkey. Maybe when I catch.
But when I did get back to sleep, I had a very different dream. I was back where it all began, on my quest to become a legendary pirate. Back at the start of my very first adventure.
Oh. There's the shooting star. Nice. All right. Rename the ship the Headless Monkey. Maybe when I catch Threepwood, he can be its new figurehead. Day 4, hired some shipmates. One turned out to be a surly fellow, fancied himself captain, so he's swimming home. Threepwood has been sighted. Sailing a ship with a Just Merry banner should be easy enough for me and my crew to find. Day 10, got him. Threepwood sailing for some place called the Sea of Thieves. We're chasing him, but it's getting awfully foggy. 11, long story short, they crashed. Day, question mark, somehow I found my glass-bottom boat in that weird pirate town. Set sail alone. Guybrush can wait. Just want sun. Day, question mark. See it with my own eyes, but I don't believe it. How can this be Melee Island? Poor Melee made me realize I still have a score to settle with Guybrush, but I couldn't reach him. I think he might be the prisoner this time. Lord says all of this is drawn from pirates' memories, even Melee Island. He's going to help me reach the Sea of Thieves, and in return, I'll rebuild capsized charters and earn my keep so I can afford a ship of my own. Until then, the Pirate Lord has a plan. We'll recruit the pirates to drag Guybrush home. I hope the notes in the book will help them sail through the archway. Okay, jail being renovated. Guybrush is over there, and general story, useful stuff might help reach Guybrush. Clock tower seems broken. Citizen gave me this map. Lots for sale. Gun bar. Pirate leaders here, and of course the lookout. Ship manifest to citizen of Melee. Cargo crate of important goods. 300 Legend of Monkey Island figurines served. 1 Simeon facsimile stuffed. 1 regional history hardback overpriced. All right, drop the sails. Let us approach Melee Island. It's gonna be so awesome to see this whole island. Interfell1, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. Welcome in. Hello. Welcome in. We are doing Monkey Island, so spoilers alert. Want to do this with a fresh set of eyes. I have not been able to play this as an insider. It has not been available to insiders. Big fan of the games. Can already see the mansion over there, and of course the lookout point. I think it's only appropriate we start up. We go up to lookout point. They're like original. We're gonna head for the dock. That seemed to be an appropriate place. All right, raise front sail. Supposedly this island is bigger than even... All right. Disembark and discover Melee. Oh, there be the scum bar. Okay, so if it's anything like the game, we should go over here to get... Re-elect Governor Guybrush. Oh, he doesn't have his beard. Damn it. Campaign poster encouraging people to re-elect Governor Guybrush. When you're the legend of Monkey Island, there's no competition. Looks like we completed accommodation for that. Down definitely a lot quicker in the original. Hit it very high up here. Like the handrails here. This is so amazing! This is higher than any island in the Sea of Thieves, I think. I burned? Oh, it's so foggy. So foggy. It's so awesome. All right, let's talk to the lookout.
Yikes! Don't sneak up on me like
Oh,
that.
it's fully voiced.
My job, that's what. I'm the official lookout of Melee Island, appointed by Governor Squinky Thriftweed himself. It's my job to keep an eye out for storms, incoming ships, and so on, and report them directly to the governor. Well, usually his guards nowadays.
Well, did you report my ship?
Your ship. No offense, but that's barely a rowboat compared to the sort of ships made famous by the legend of Monkey Island. Ha! Your ship. The Sea Monkey. Well, now, that was a ship worth talking about. A fearless crew, a gallant captain, and the largest cereal supply you've ever seen.
The cereal. Oh.
I
pretty
don't
lonely
so
up
much
here.
care for chatting with the folks in town. Most of them just sit around telling tales about the legend of Monkey Island. I'd just as soon tend them a fire and stay out of trouble. But if you're looking for excitement, you should stop by the Scum Bar if you haven't. Here's a little free advice, though, chum. Stay out of the way of the governor's guards. No, I know they may seem harmless, but nope, I don't trust them. Not one bit.
Look out there! I see a ship.
What? A ship, you say? Ooh, this could be serious. That's the last time I ever buy a secondhand spyglass.
Foggy, I love it. Love it. Oh, good. Oh, good. All right, let's go down to the Scum Bar. Oh, whoa. All of a sudden. Ooh, steel. 8.
Hey, get your sticky fingers off my money. Don't think I don't see you.
Okay. Now it's gotten like. This will go back down to the Scum Bar, but something here. Gotta look at this. It's all foggy and all slow. Okay. Interesting. Cool. Alright. Down to the Scum Bar, says I. Let's go get us a grog. The most vile and toxic concoction ever known. Little rowboat, eh? Oh. Apparently Minnie wanted to take the express shortcut. I prefer the ambience. Oh, but man, they did such a good job. All right. Into the Scum Bar, says it. Yes! It's spinning on the anchor. That's so awesome. Talk to Mancomb.
Ahoy there, stranger. New in town?
What is this place exactly?
That's the stupidest question I've ever heard. Why, this
Humor
is
me.
the world-famous Melee Island, of course. Home to some of the filthiest rogues and rascals you'll ever cross paths with. Though if I were you, I'd not stray too far beyond the village. The weather's taken an awful turn tonight, A stranger could get lost in that.
What's in the village?
Oh, plenty of places to spend your pieces of 8. Though I'd wager most will be closed at this hour. Except maybe the general store. That old skinflint never sleeps. Then there's the old jail, the church. But if you ask me, there's nowhere better than this very pub. Why not sit for a spell and soak it all in?
Are you a pirate? Do you have a crew?
Well, I am a pirate, but alas, I am not a captain.
Yeah.
Truth be told, I haven't been out on the waves for many a month. It all began when that LeChuck business forced us back to shore. Once, he was the terror of the Caribbean, roaming the seas on his fearsome ghost ship until he was scuppered by the legend of Monkey Island.
What is the legend of Monkey?
Oh, not what. Who? I'm talking about the most fearless felon to ever don a captain's hat and sail straight into the waiting maw of death itself. Guybrush Threepwood. Once we heard what had happened to LeChuck, most of us pirates chose to retire. There's no point trying to compete with the legend of Monkey Island.
Ah, okay. Who's in charge here?
Our governor is none other than the legend of Monkey Island himself. He keeps this whole area prosperous for his fellow pirates. His mansion is on the other side of town, but pirates aren't as welcome around there as they used to be.
He's making it friendly for pirates. What? Why is that?
Because the governor's a busy man, that's why. Caught up writing his memoirs. It's the most pre-ordered book ever published on Melee
I'm guessing
Island.
it's the only book ever published on Melee Island.
Come to think of it, it's also the first book
There
ever
we go!
published on Melee Island. But that just makes it even more exciting. I'm buying 9 copies.
Maybe Guybrush will sign them for you.
You should talk to the important-looking pirates in the next room. If you're to stand any chance of seeing the governor, they can tell you where to go.
Or are we going to have to do the
what
3
do.
trials? Okay, so what is your name anyways?
My name is Mancom Seepgood.
Ever been to the Sea of Thieves, Mancom?
What of who? Never heard of it. And I've sailed as far as Dinky Island. But Melee Island is a place to be nowadays. Thanks to the governor. Now that you're here, you should relax and take a load off. Uh-oh. Looks like my grog is going flat, so you'll have to excuse me.
Grog isn't supposed to be fizzy.
Maybe not on this Sea of Thieves you're so proud of. But in these parts, we prefer a beverage with a little extra kick to it. Kerosene, red dye, number 2. If you're brave enough to try some for yourself, we usually sneak ours out of the big barrel in the kitchen. You can join us in a toast to the legend of Monkey Island.
Oh, well, only be appropriate. I have my drink out. Back to Thirsty. Ooh, steel piece of meat pouch?
Hey, keep your greedy hands to yourself.
Or only drink extra potent grog.
Where's that blasted cook? Me crew and I are parched drier in Boulder Beach.
Oh, pieces of 8. Where can I find? Ah, we have 5 pieces of 8, lad. Ah, har 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 har. I'm guessing me gold is no good here. My 1 million gold might not. Maybe the blues. All right, let's. I think we're required to share the grog. Or only drink extra potent. Up to Cobb. Let's see. Does he have the little? Oh, I don't think he does.
Aye?
It doesn't have the little sign. Ask me about Loom. Come on, man. Am I missing? Oh, there it is. There it is. There it is on the other side. Ask me about Loom.
Aye?
Aye yourself.
Aye.
Aye. Nice hat.
Aye!
Aye. You've met the Legend of Monkey
Aye.
Island? Aye. Oh, I am Groot. So tell me about Loom.
You mean the latest masterpiece of fantasy storytelling from Lucasfilm's Brian Moriarty?
Yes, that.
Why, it's an extraordinary adventure with an interface of magic, stunning high-resolution 3D landscapes, sophisticated score, and musical effects. Not to mention the detailed animation and special effects, elegant point-and-click control of characters, objects, and magic spells. Beat the rush. Go out and buy Loom today.
I don't understand anything you just said.
Sorry, but on some topics I just get carried away.
Someone's paying you, aren't they?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, where's the dog? Where's the dog? I need to talk to the dog. Must talk to the dog.
Try that again, and you'll be joining the devil for supper. Try that again, and you'll be joining the devil for supper. Leave me be. I'm too thirsty for small talk.
Seems like we need to get lots of grog. I don't see the doggo. Where's the dog? I want to talk to the dog. Oh, there he is. Talk to Spiffy. Who you good boy then? Good old Spiffy. Aren't you a little short for a pirate?
Probation.
Ah, he's on probation. Can you do any tricks?
Card. 3 hearts.
Hard, so. May I have that bone? Monkey.
Monkey.
Want a monkey friend, huh? Alright.
Is that fresh meat I spy? Tremble before the mighty skulls.
Barry!
It's been longer than a rat's tail since I last set me sockets on a would-be pirate. Though I could swear we've crossed paths.
Oh, we have.
But never mind all that. You'll be here to undertake the 3 trials, I'll wager.
The 3 trials!
Aye, that takes me back. I want to be a mighty pirate. Where do I collect me hat?
Well, if you're here to prove your worth to us, too bad. We're no longer in charge around here. Aye, and what would be the point? There's not a pirate wannabe alive who could hold a candle to the legend of Monkey Island.
No, please, not the speech again.
The mightiest pirate ever weigh anchor!
Scourge of the Caribbean, terror of the Tri-Island territories, master of 1,000 insults.
A man who could hold his breath for 60 minutes.
Governor Guybrush Threepwood!
Alright, Minnie, you keep getting in the way.
Toasting of the governors made me thirsty.
Time for some more grog! Grog, 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 grog!
Arr, hi, grog! Arr, it's a strength of grog.
What be ye wanting?
What do you want to do? Everyone here a pirate?
That's the sort of question I'd expect from a pirate wannabe. Melee Island is pretty much wall-to-wall rogues and scoundrels. Granted, more than a few folks have retired from a life on the high seas and taken up other lines of work where they can. But pretty much everyone you'll rub shoulders with has flown the Jolly Roger at one time or another, and none of us are ashamed to admit it.
That caused you trouble?
Why should it? Governor Threepwood is in charge now, and there's no pirate more lawless, lethal, and larcenous than he.
Oh, God.
The days of being clapped in irons by the local sheriff are long gone, and it's all thanks to the legend of Monkey Island.
About the Legend of Monkey
What's the
Island.
matter? You got seawater in your ears? Let me spell it out for you. Governor Threepwood is our legend of Monkey Island. He's been everywhere, seen it all, and stolen most of it. Adventures the rest of us can only dream of. The only way you'd be considered a true pirate is if the governor himself declared you to be worthy of following in his footsteps.
Sounds simple enough.
Oh, you think so? You can't just stroll up to the governor's door and challenge him to a spitting contest.
Spitting contest?
But there is one way. A man in town can be your ticket to an audience with the governor, but his help surely won't come cheap.
Oh. Where is Monkey Island
They
anyway?
say it lies east of here, but its exact location is a great mystery to all but the chosen few, including the governor and his wife, Elaine Marley. The whole of Monkey Island is surrounded by a strange mist that makes sailing there a treacherous prospect, unless you know exactly what you're doing.
Sounds familiar.
Oh, really? Well, most folks tended to avoid the place once the ghost pirate LeChuck began to use Monkey Island as his pirate lair. Only the governor was brave enough to bring together a crew and make it all the way to Monkey Island to rescue his beloved bride. It's just one more reason he's held in such high regard. But I don't suppose even he knows every secret the island has to offer.
Looking to earn some
I
coin.
assume you mean pieces of 8? That's the currency we trade in here on Melee Island, not gold or other such nonsense. The cook could have been persuaded to take you on, but he's already hired himself a new assistant, so you're out of
Bet
luck
we could
there.
get him fired.
Well, I'm sure if you keep your eyes peeled, you'll spot a few stray pieces of 8 lying around that
5 of them already.
nobody'll miss. Of course, a real pirate would notice more nefarious opportunities to fill their
Hide.
pockets.
Hide.
Back again? You're persistent, I'll give you that.
Where's the governor?
Decided to chance your luck with the governor's guards, eh? Well, you can't miss the place. Head up, through town, and through the archway below the clock tower to find a cliffside path that'll take you straight to the governor's doorstep.
And Jesus.
You might think so, but the fact of the matter is that the guards will turn you away unless you've got an official invitation. Now, I don't know where you'd go about acquiring such a thing, but there's one particular citizen whose specialty is finding what you need.
Hi. Who's talking about? Where are all the trading
You
companies?
mean purveyors of tea, silks, that sort of thing? We don't allow them to operate here on Melee. The pirates gotta eat, though, so we do take in shipments of goods from other islands. One of them sank at the docks just the other day, in fact. Ha, what do I look like, a merchant? All I know is the governor keeps this place running just fine. We're never wanted for supplies. If you're peckish and low on funds, you could always find a fishing rod. See if you can't catch some supper that way.
A red herring, perhaps? How'd you get to be in charge?
Each of us underwent the 3 trials way back when and became mighty pirates, when it was still possible for mere mortals to succeed. But since you ask, I'll let you in on a little secret. The trick of being in charge is to make yourself look important. That's why we took the best table in the house for ourselves and lined ourselves up here.
On an official lake. That's
But
it?
there's no need to be like that about it. There's plenty of other pirates who wish they thought of it first.
There's a talking skull behind you.
Pay him no heed. He'll talk your ear off all night. Claims to hail from somewhere called Sailor's Grave, wherever that may be.
It doesn't bother you?
Only when he starts up with a shanty. I never heard such a tuneless, talentless assault against the performing arts. He claims it's the best he can do on account of lacking a full set of vocal cords. But if you ask me, he's just doing it for the attention.
All right, last one.
Back so soon? You've plenty of questions, I'll be bound.
How'd this place get its name?
They say the name Scum comes from a language invented by one of the first and most influential pirates who dreamed of us all sharing a common speech. Some called him a genius, others a maniac.
Maniac.
His knowledge and wisdom was passed down at a prestigious institute known as Scum University. Who can say, if it hadn't been for the drive and vision of those pirate pioneers, we might not be standing here today making such polite conversation.
The Scum is the original engine of the original Monkey Island games. Pretty much all of the Lucas Arts then, it wasn't Lucasfilm Games, Lucas Arts point and click adventures, Sam and Max, Full Throttle, all of those were all based on the Scum engine, which was developed in Maniac Mansion. That's awesome.
Tests by which a pirate might prove themselves worthy of the title. There were 3 to be faced, spread across Melee Island. Trouble was, once word began to spread about the legend of Monkey Island and all that he'd accomplished, the trials looked pretty feeble by comparison.
So you made them harder?
That we did. But no matter how dangerous, deceitful, and despicable the trials became, not one of them held a candle to the governor's heroic deeds. Eventually, nobody could manage to complete the trials, and the whole system was abandoned. Better to seek the governor's blessing.
Learn more about the
He
governor.
may not look it, but Governor Threepwood has the strength and stamina of 10 men. He's the champion of both our caber tossing and spitting contests. And when it comes to his skill with a blade, his insults have flummoxed the sword master herself.
You fight using insults?
Aye, that's a trick you'll get to learn if and when the governor judges you to be a worthy pirate. A devastating witticism delivered at just the right moment can throw your opponent off balance. We pirates have our pride to consider after all.
What about the old
Elaine
governor?
Marley was her name, back before she became Mrs. Elaine Marley Threepwood. Few could win her heart back then, though many pirates tried. She was a fine leader, and just as fine a match for the legend of Monkey Island. Though there's one pirate who thought otherwise, and LeChuck was his name.
He was in love with her?
That's putting it mildly. When Elaine invited him for dinner, LeChuck was instantly smitten and vowed to do whatever it took to marry her. Needless to say, the legend of Monkey Island wasn't about to stand for that. It ignited a bitter feud between the two of them. Ah, but that was a long time past now. Makes me all misty-eyed just to think about it.
Of that they're using the original voice actors.
I've got my eye on you. Hey, you shouldn't be back here.
Why can't I be
Because
back
it's the rules, that's why. Customers stay out front, where they can't mess everything up.
I just wanted to see the master chef at work.
Oh, right. Well, I guess you can look around. But don't touch anything. I'm trying to work on a signature dish. I want something fiery and hearty. Tough, yet tender. Just like the legend of Monkey Island himself. Too bad I'm still missing one of the ingredients.
What's on the menu?
Meat stew. When I can find the time to spice the meat, chop the veg, and add this special ingredient like I was told.
Special
Sure
ingredient?
enough, the lady from the Mojo shop stopped by before the governor's guards closed her down with a box of root beer sprinkles.
Root beer sprinkles, huh?
She told me to add them to the grog and anything I cooked to provide us all protection against insidious supernatural threats or something. Don't know why, but I hate to see good grub go to waste, and they don't taste half bad, so into the cooking pot with them.
I'm looking for work.
Can't help you there. I've just hired a new assistant, and they should be starting today. Assuming they show up for work. Don't know what the delay is all about, but I hope they remember to pick up their uniform from the general store. I've had it reserved all week.
Matter what they wear?
Of course it matters. Cooking's a messy business, and you need to look the part. I just hope they get here soon. I'm rushed off my feet as it is. Soon as they arrive, I'm going on my break.
I heard there's grog in
Yeah,
here.
in the barrel. But don't think you can just go helping yourself. It's the expensive, extra strong Governor's Special Reserve. I got a batch of it in stock in case the Legend of Monkey Island ever stops by for a drink. Think of all the tourists he'd attract. But you need a strong stomach for the stuff, or you'll be out cold before long. Anyway, forget about all that. And don't...
Alright. So... Alright. So, first order of business is going to the general store and getting a uniform. Alright. Don't see a red herring or a sea. Oh, no, wait, there it is! There it is! Oh, I can't pick it up. Oh, hello. Pieces of 8. Oh, here we are.
Hey now, supplies of the Legend of Monkey Island figurine set are still limited. So there's a long waiting list, and your name is not even on it. Hands off. Hey now, supplies of the Legend of Monkey Island. That's a cute stuffed toy modeled after the three-headed monkey of Monkey Island. Very popular with kids and animals, or so I'm told. That's Fresh Stock, a history book detailing the proud heritage of Melee Island and our beloved governor. Tells you everything you need to know. Sorry, but these items here, they're display models, not for sale.
You only have the display model?
Hey, it's not my fault these Legend of Monkey Island action figures are hot property. My latest shipment got sunk down at the docks just as it arrived.
Trying to meet that legend.
Oh, then you need an exclusive Legend of Monkey Island meet and greet ticket, one of which I just so happen to have. Only one in existence.
Right.
But I can tell just by looking at you that you can't afford such a sought-after item. Maybe we can work out some kind of deal. Tell you what, if you can bring me my missing cargo, I'll not only give you the ticket free of charge, I'll be able to sell you some other mementos. Deal? Deal. Now, get going.
See if we can find this lost ship. Let's go a-swimming. Oh, there be the lost shipment. I know in the preview it showed operating a crane. Hey, thanks for following, Bonkers Wizard. All right, well, welcome in, Bonkers Wizard. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. We are playing Sea of Thieves today. Luckily, I haven't had any kind of crashes or anything. Very nice. Ah, there we go. Yeah, welcome in, welcome in. Thanks for the follow. Hope that you enjoy the stream. I'm already having a blast. I've been having a lot of crashes lately. There we go. We got it. We got it. Moving. We have to lighten the somehow. You enjoyed the fishing streams? Those have been my least popular ones, actually, so I appreciate it. Yeah, I've kind of gotten up through fishing. So I think there's something else that I need to solve with. And no, I don't want spoilers. Oh, wait. Wait. There we go. Ah. Ha 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 ha. Have you played the original Monkey Island games there, Bonker? Get into it, yeah. Making you want to? Okay. Well, it's up now, so let's see if that's all he needs. Yeah, I think I have some of my Monkey Island streams. I meant to load all the Monkey Island streams up onto YouTube before it went, but I have been so busy. Yeah,
Sorry,
I
plan
on doing
these
another
items
thing.
Here, they're display. Hey, it's not my fault. These. Oh, then you need an exclusive. But I can tell just by looking at you. Tell you what.
Maybe I need to position it else? Two required to open cargo crate. All right, to the general store. talk to the men of ill repute. Oh, they have their rat here of low moral fiber.
You lost? Well, then you come to the right pirates. We know pretty much everything that happens here on Melee Island.
Where can I get something to eat?
At this time of night? Well, probably the only place with an open kitchen would be the Scum Bar. But good luck getting inside. The chef's a real stickler for the rules. If you're not the new assistant cook he's hired, you aren't getting anywhere near the cooking pot. Well, you could try begging a gunpowder gummy off of one of the governor's guards, but it might be the last thing you ever chew.
Where's best to admire the view? Probably Lookout Point.
Up by the island lookout, no question. There's a pathway that leads to him just outside of the village. If the weather weren't so strange lately, you'd be able to see all the way across the island. Not much reason to head up there, though, unless you're planning to swindle a few pieces of 8 out of the lookout.
Tried that, didn't work. Maybe I need to tell him there's 3 heads. Oh! 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 Oh, I just got it! I just got it! I just got it. We gotta tell him, look, there's a ship, and then we can steal the pieces of 8. Why didn't I think of that already? Now I gotta run all the way back up. Oh, it's a nice trip. A little bit longer than in the original game. I'm thinking, since I've played this game, like I have the first 2 games practically memorized. I played them so many times. Love them, love them, love them. Wondering how much of an advantage it's going to give me with the problem solving. Because the humor and for the puzzle solving does take it. Like the monkey wrench. I hope that one makes a appearance, because it looks like this one is based mostly off of the first game, so I'm guessing the second one's going to be based off of LeChuck's Revenge. Third one. Why didn't I think of that? God.
Yikes! You what? A ship, you say? Ooh, this could be serious.
There we go. And just
What's with this useless thing, anywho?
just like that, 12 pieces of 8. Oh, your Wi-Fi cut off? Sorry to hear that. Welcome back, though. Welcome back. Glad you're enjoying the stream history, because I was debating for a long time. Remember, it was for the 360, I believe. What's I think another ball. Sounds like the Monkey Ball game. Fortunately, not Monkey Island. No, that looked like death right there. Even sword lunging. Gravity has a very ill effect on a pirate. Let's see, we are now up to 17 pieces of 8. I mean, there's monkey in there. Yeah, I'm definitely an 80s and 90s kid, and remember being introduced to this franchise the first time. And I loved it when I first played Sea of Thieves. I'm like, oh, there's so much inspiration taken from Monkey Island. Then when the Pirate's Life came out, and I unlocked the Easter egg. I'm like, next one's gonna be Monkey Island Tall Tale. All right, you'll repute again.
You lost? Well, then you come to the
I'm
right
looking for
pirates.
sunken treasure.
Then you're in luck. A ship full of valuables went down in the harbor here not so long ago. Of course, even if you could find a way to raise its cargo up out of the water, you'd need the proper tools to crack
Figured
it
that
open.
out already.
Some parts of the town are still being renovated. Who knows? Maybe you can swipe what you need.
Oh, those poor doggies.
Doesn't have his Okay, well, yeah, that's right. He didn't have a peg leg yet. He had a peg leg in the second one. That's why.
Oh, those poor doggies.
Seemed a happy sort. So Monkey Island is owned by Lucasfilm Games now, which used to be LucasArts. So it was the one that released like all the Star Wars games, like X-Wing, X-Wing versus TIE Fighter, TIE Fighter. Those games were all released by LucasArts. But then they also had other products, and one of their biggest successes was Monkey Island. They released 2 games made by Ron Gilbert, who my Brigantine is named after. And they had a lot of other games. Sam & Max is a very popular one, and one of those characters makes an appearance pretty much in all LucasArts games. So Disney now owns Lucasfilm Games because when they bought Lucasfilm, they bought all the properties underneath it as well from Lucas. So when they bought Star Wars, they bought the whole shebang. So that was my first indication when when the Pirate's Life Tall Tales came out. I was like, well, Disney owns Monkey Island as well now. I think the next Tall Tale is going to be Monkey Island. People all over the place were saying, no, it's going to be another Captain Jack Sparrow adventure because that's what's going to be popular. I'm like, I'm telling you, it's going to be Monkey Island. I've been saying that for 2 years now, since that was released, and I was so excited when the announcement came. I'm like, yes, I was right. This is awesome. But yes, so that is it. So Rare doesn't own it, but this is another partnership with Disney. So this has probably been in the work for the last 2. Yep, exactly. So great pirate game. Like I said, if you play the original, you'll see a lot of things like being shot out of a cannon. That came from Monkey Island. I'm sure you already did that in this adventure. That concept came from Monkey Island. A lot of different things came from Monkey Island that was in Sea of Thieves. Sea of Thieves has taken inspiration from a lot of different pirate games. Yeah, they're going to continue them. I think so. Disney can use all the money it can get right now. All right, back to this man of low moral fire. You seem a happy soul.
I can't help it. There's just something about these guys that cracks me up.
What was that about dogs?
Well, it's very sad, actually. The Governor's Guard dogs get tormented by the guards, you see. They've lost all the fire in their little bellies. I bet if they scarfed down a hearty meal, they'd soon be back to their nasty old selves.
I see where this is leading. Hey, you're a pirate. Know any dirty tricks?
Of course we do. My favorite is the old top-up trick. What you do, see, you wait for your shipmate to get distracted. Then you pour some grog from your tankard into theirs without them catching you. They'll be snoring before you know it. That's when you sneak away and leave them to foot the bill.
Kinda lame. You do you, boo-boo.
Let me guess. Another pirate wannabe looking for easy answers. Well, let me tell you something. We love pirate wannabes looking for easy answers.
Is that big clock accurate?
I highly doubt it. The governor hired a man to wind the mechanism, but most days he falls asleep in the scum bar and forgets. He's going to lose the clock tower key one of these days, and then, well, I suppose not much will actually change around here. It's always grog o'clock.
Aye, grog o'clock every day. Here for some late night shopping.
Ah, night owl, eh? Well, the general store's a little ways down the high street, but the storekeeper charges a pretty penny for his wares.
Maybe low on funds.
Well then, here's a little tip from me to you. Pirates can't help but squirrel away their spare change. It's sort of what you might call one of those compulsive reflexes. You should check all the crates and barrels you find. You never know when you'll stumble upon someone else's pieces of eight. Of course we are! Salty old pirates through and through. But on Melee Island, that's to be expected. Most folks don't bat an eyelid at day-to-day skullduggery and the occasional keel hauling. Now, The really rotten apples, they get taken to the town jail. That old place has seen better days, though. I'm amazed the walls haven't collapsed. They say the governor hired someone to fix up the place. Last time I saw him, he was having an argument with the guards. Some kind of pay dispute.
What sort of pay dispute?
They didn't want to. Eventually, they dragged him away and there was a ruckus. Lots of screaming and falling and such like. The poor sap never even got to pack away his tools.
Okay. Talk to shop guard.
Wait just a second. By order of the governor, mischievous potions and all forms of mojo magic are now banned here on Melee Island.
I highly doubt that he made that, considering how helpful she was for him.
That means this shop is permanently closed for business. Get it? Now move along.
I don't think so, stranger. This ain't Wally's Daft Map shop no more, and that means it's off limits to the likes of you. Gubernatorial guards only. And since I don't see no uniform, and you also look like you're alive, I'm thinking that means you ain't exactly a guard. So sing your hook.
I want to see. Okay. No! No, this door is supposed to lead out here. No, they didn't do that. Oh, that would have been so good. Oh my gosh, that would have been so good. What a missed opportunity. Missed opportunity. Would have been fun. All right. Ooh, hold on. Okay, gonna try and cheat it. All right. There'll be the church. All right, let's go in.
Ahoy there, fancy pants. Keep your hands off the display cases. I just polished them.
What do you have for sale?
Well, all my wares are right here on display, save for the reserve stuff. Feel free to browse around, but don't touch anything.
You don't suppose you accept gold?
You don't suppose correctly. I deal in pieces of 8, just like everybody else here on Melee Island. And before you ask, no, I don't offer credit. Find me some silver or you'll be going home empty-handed.
He doesn't do credit anymore. Awesome.
Nice try, but I don't think so. This is a general store, not a pawnbroker.
I'm surprised you're still open.
Money's still money no matter what time it is. Besides, leaving your store unattended on an island full of pirates is usually considered a bad idea.
I don't know. Can you talk to the Swordmaster for me, maybe? Oh, yeah. The soundtrack's from the original. So, the original game didn't have any sound. It was like an 8-bit graphic type thing. So when they did the remake, they added a bunch of music, voice acting, everything. It was phenomenal. Just absolutely great.
You have no idea how many swords, shovels, and other nautical accessories I had go missing when I was out running my errands. Now, there was a time when I might have taken a moonlight stroll to go and see. Wait! That's nobody else's business.
Here, pick up my uniform.
Oh, so you're the new cook for the Scum Bar.
Yeah.
Nice job burning down that cargo ship. Well, the costume was never paid for, so if you still have a job to go to, you'll need to settle the bill. Now, you best hurry before somebody else makes me an offer. There's a chest over there you can use to change clothes. Free of charge for paying customers. What? Turn my back so you can pocket whatever's in my safe? Whew, you must think I was born yesterday.
$45 pieces.
That's a special order. Some kind of cook uniform for the scum bar. Probably just a big apron and a silly hat.
All right, so we're at 17 pieces. Oh, I can't interact with the vault.
That's the rubber chicken with a pulley in the middle. Ultimate Collector's Edition. It's modeled on the famous contraption used by the Legend of Monkey Island. Sold out right now, though. That's the mighty pirate sword used by the Legend of Monkey Island. Well, it's a deluxe handmade replica, anyway. I got some fresh stock coming in. Eventually.
I can't look at this up. Clothing check. The piranha poodle.
Yeah, you. Want to see something hilarious? There's a pack of piranha poodles in this alley that can't stand the sound of this thing. Watch. Oh, what's the matter? Can't you reach your lovely bony dindins? All right, that's enough, you mangy mutts. Go lay down. I said that's enough. We guard the governor now, not you pathetic pooches. So get used to it. Now move along and don't start any trouble. I'm on break. Hey, get your own snacks, you thieving pirate wannabe. Those will burn a hole in your tongue.
Hey. Ah. Pieces of 8. 24. Oh, Senator Governor,
And where do you think you're going?
I'm here to see the governor.
Yeah, you and everyone else on the island. The governor's mansion is off limits to anyone who hasn't got an official invitation. Especially unwanted admirers like you. If you can't show me something to prove you're expected, you can turn right back around and skulk off like all the other pirate wannabes. Clear?
Hi, Otis.
Are you a visitor? It's been so long since I've had anyone but Captain Coco to talk to.
What are you doing in there?
Oh, there was a little misunderstanding after I came back from Monkey Island. I came in a little too fast and smashed up the jetty pretty bad. But it wasn't my fault. You ever try to sail a galleon crewed entirely by monkeys? They emptied out my bananas, ran off, and left me to take the blame.
Well, apparently Minnie found a hammer.
Sure have, but it's okay. I'm good friends with the legend of Monkey Island. I was even on his crew once. I'm sure he'll be along to let me out, just as soon as he's finished his important, governor stuff. Yep, anytime now. And it's not like I'm alone this time. Captain Coco and I keep one another company. If he didn't have me to talk to, he'd have lost his mind by now.
Oh, he'd have lost his mind. I think you're already there.
Where? Oh,
cooking out
no.
with space?
That's Captain Coco. He was my first mate on our journey back from Monkey Island. Say hello, Captain Coco.
Hello.
I have so many questions.
Oh, it's simple. Captain Coco and I met back when I was stranded. Our monkey crew didn't trust me back then, so he was my only friend.
And we've been inseparable ever since.
If you ever run out,
Hey!
well,
I don't know how it is where you come from, but eating your shipmates is not okay. I'd sooner go back to snacking on rats.
let me get you out of
That
jail.
would be great. But I don't know how you would. The sheriff has all the keys, and I haven't seen him since the governor's guards moved in.
I don't know, Otis. Those locks look pretty rusty. I bet you could blow them wide open.
Gummies.
That is a great idea. Captain Coco, you are a certified genius.
Oh, shucks. You say the nicest thing.
See what I can do. Thanks to both of you.
Good luck.
All right. I assume you got a hammer from here. All right, well, let's go open that crate. All right. That open crate. A goodie. We can go see Guybrush. Guybrush Threepwood. Switch to you. Guys can... There we go. Read delivery note. To the citizens of Melee. Of course you did.
Hey, that's my cargo. I thought it'd be fish food by now. Looks like I'm back in business. This meet and greet ticket will get you an audience with the legend of Monkey Island. Only one in existence, but I'd say you've earned it.
Meet and greet. I'll check point 6. Meet the legend of Monkey Island. I look at it. Hear his mighty... Bad placement! His mighty pirate stories. And share his... share his legendary company. Okay. Let's look at our quest book. We haven't looked at it. So. Don't let big business rip you off. Meet me on the street corner to discuss my valuable wares. Meet Monkey toy souvenir for your trip. My Island history book looks good on any shelf. Let's deal. General store and be quick about it. Just 5 pieces. Oh, deluxe fuse. Okay, I didn't see that. No refunds, no trades, no. All right, here we go. Let's go see Guybrush Threepwood. Let's go see the so-called legend.
And where do you think you're going?
I have a meet and greet ticket right here.
Oh, yeah? Let me see that. Seems genuine. Funny, I thought we'd gotten rid... Well, only one thing for it. There. I booked you in for the next available session.
What?
Come back and speak to my colleague after the clock strikes midnight.
Okay, I'll come back after midnight.
Like that'll happen anytime soon. That clock tower hasn't worked in years.
Okay. So now we need to... Locked. Okay, so he said that he was in the scum bar.
Ahoy there, stranger.
Hands off! That key's for official town business only.
We're only up to 28. Gotta get that chef suit. Can't steal the piece without grog. Don't have the right grog. $34, so we need 11 more. They would appear like treasure. Other 10 more. Four, 6 more. Imagine there's more than just 45 pieces. Many likes going for. Oh, it does. Okay, they do sparkle. Found one. 5 more. They look like treasure. So far, Abby, I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it a lot. It's nice to see the recreation. There's a couple things that they missed that I think could have been better. but have no complaints.
Ahoy there, fancy pants.
Something is repeating on. Hmm. Ah. 5 pieces of 8. There we are. That's the way. Like some of the audio's repeating itself. Audio's fine. Videos. Oh, what? What happened? Huh. Looks like everything got all messed up. Let's fix it. Open clothing chest. Chef's uniform. Alright. Thank you. Oh, what's going on with my... Yes. Around. It's fixed now. Apparently, Minnie is going way ahead of me before. There's something going on with my stream now. I am dropping a ton of frames. Looks fine. Well, what happened? See if it's still dropping. Okay, it doesn't look like it is. What happened? Alright. Alright.
Don't bother me right now.
And of course, alright, hold on. I gotta have a little conversation with my son right now. Alright, sorry. Had to have a little heart-to-heart with my son on stream guest etiquette. So I apologize. I don't know what happened, what he said, and it doesn't look like I can. Don't bother me right now enjoying your break.
Would be if people didn't keep pestering me with questions. Now scram!
Maybe I should read this. Using this recipe, create a dish imbued with strength and mojo to protect the town against dark magic. You will need the ingredients. Something rich and hearty, use a tender cut of meat. The nut mode flour ground to add that concrete. Diced onion, just one will do for sharp and tangy. Freshly caught red herring, no reason whatsoever. Sliced leek, chopped very finely. Special root beer sprinkles to ward off the dead. Place them all in the pot and stew. So as soon as possible, the strength. Let's go ahead. Wheat. Like flour. Go ahead and put it in. Oh, there's. Pieces of 8. Alright, so let's go ahead and get fishing. Red herring. Huh, funny. It looks like an ancient scale. See, all the fishing's paying off. That was quick. That looks a lot like an ancient scale. Alright, so let's... We need root beer sprinkles. We got the hunk of meat. Did the flour, the onion, the leek, and the herring. Just figure out the root beer sprinkles. Alright, go ahead and get our girl.
Hey, keep your greedy hands to yourself.
Okay, maybe I gotta get him real drunk. Wait. He has the key over here.
Hands off! That key's for official town business only. Hands off! That key's for official... Hands off! That key's for official town business only.
There we go. Got it. Right here while we get that other one. I want to try this extra potent grog. Arr! Drink up. Oh, he seems to be crazy. Now, so far, it just seems to be give me the same effects. $35 pieces of it. We're up to 98 pieces of bait now. Oi. Alright, clock tower key. Oh, maybe this is a little more potent. Ooh! I can't walk straight. I can't even move forward. Oh, and you puke with it. With just one drink, you puke. This do be stronger. Right all over minis, that guy. Oh, just everywhere it goes. Oh yeah, this grog. Oh, it lasts long too. Oh, another one. Oh, it's not be good for Finn. Finn can't hold his liquor at all. Oh, another one. Oh boy, hydrated means a whole nother thing now. All right, we can get there. I'm not as thick as you drunk I am. Not as thick as you drunk I am. There's the key. Put the key in there, open the door, go up the stairs. Just. Okay, sober up. Alright, up to the clock tower. Alright, unlock the door. There we go, let's make it midnight. Oh, some pieces of 8. There's something else that I missed because I was so sloppy drunk. Oh. Oh, it'd only be 10 o'clock. Looks like you're... But I don't... Oh, wait. Mechanism is jammed. There we go. Pull that arm out of there. Time passes on. Save the clock tower. Oh, it's been midnight here, lad.
And where do you think you're going?
Meet and greet ticket right here. Oh yeah, let's see it.
Seems genuine.
Right, yeah.
There. I booked you in for the
For his next
available
available
session. Come back
Get
and
on
hang
and
with my
answer.
colleague after the clock strikes midnight.
It is after midnight. Oh. Looks like we got beef at beard.
Drop the anchor. Did you get it? Did you get it? Yes. You got the anchor? I did. You need to get it again. They're still moving.
Well, apparently the shout out didn't work. I apologize for that, IB Fatbeard. But go ahead, check out IB Fatbeard. He's a great supporter of this stream. How you been doing? You do the new Tall Tale at all? I'm enjoying it. This is amazing. So that was a shout out that was supposed to pop up, but apparently it's on my Kinchi. So yeah, I forgot to bring it up here. But yes, I'm enjoying it. I'm absolutely loving it. Loving the design, loving everything about it. Love the Monkey Island game, so this is awesome. All right. What the, well, the thing is, it's, shift change. Yeah, that's right, shift change.
I can't let you through because then my colleague, who is unfortunately delayed, would take the blame if anything happened. See? Sorry, but until my replacement arrives for an official handover, you're staying here.
You guys make it very difficult. I'm God! Alright, now we have to find his replacement. So, maybe the guy that's off harassing the fools.
Hey, get your own snacks, you thieving pirate wannabe. Those will burn a hole in your tongue.
Okay. Yeah, there's definitely more than 45 that were hanging loose.
Wait just a second. That means this shop is...
I don't think... And since I don't see...
Placement. Darn you, invisible wall. Need the root beer root from Mix and Mojo.